Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to write text at lightning speed using ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is from openai.com. It's an AI copywriting tool, which means it's pretty much like magic when it comes to writing stuff. So whether you need a caption for a social media post, or you want to write a blog or respond to a customer email or review, ChatGPT is going to do that for you. Let's take a look. Now, the first thing you want to do is go to openai.com, click on product, and then ChatGPT. From there, you're going to be asked to create a free account. Now, I paid $20 a month extra to get access to some of the newer capabilities that the tool has, but you can use it for free. The next thing you do, once you've created your account, you're going to be dropped in at a prompt like this. And this is the prompt where you can pretty much ask any type of question or ask it to do stuff for you, and it's going to do it, right? So you could write a love letter to your wife, or you could say, write a social media caption for this project, and it's going to provide a response for you. It's pretty remarkable. Let's dive right in. So the first thing I'm going to do is write a social media post for a recent project. So I'm saying write a social media post showcasing a recent completed deck project. Highlight the use of Versatex PVC trim and Trex Transcend Island Mist in the beautiful view. The location is in Atlanta, Georgia. Include a call to action for getting a custom quote for your deck project. So there we go. ChatGPT just wrote a unique social media post for a project that maybe I just did using Versatex and Trex. It includes Atlanta, Georgia. I always like to do that when I write a social media post for a client, is you want to include maybe some products, hashtags, but be your company hashtag, but be sure to include location type hashtags. So Atlanta, Georgia, things like that. The next thing I want to do is write a beginner-friendly 500-word blog post explaining the benefits and drawbacks of composite decking versus pressure-treated wood for deck construction. Include information about the Trex warranty. So maybe I'm responding to a customer email that wants to know more about what they should choose for their decking project, and we're just going to let ChatGPT write that for us. So here we go. Okay, so there it goes. It wrote our complete blog post for us. Now, there's a chance it may have been cut short. So if it gets cut short, what you can do is just highlight the last line and say, continue from that line. And so now ChatGPT is just going to go ahead and finish the blog post for me. All right, so now that my blog is written, I would copy this text maybe into Microsoft Word or a Google Doc, and I would do some editing to make it a little bit more unique, maybe have the voice of my brand. But at the same time, I could make any changes here that I wanted to. So I see that it mentioned DIY, and since I'm building decks, I don't even want to talk about do-it-yourself projects. So I could say, if I wanted to, rewrite that blog and don't mention DIY. Or I can see that I forgot to write a meta description for my blog to help with SEO along with that title. So I can just come here and say, write a meta description for this blog. And there we go. There's our meta description that we can include in our post when we're posting that blog to our website. So the next thing we're going to do is write a 3-email nurturing sequence for someone who recently requested a quote for a custom porch on our website. We want to use the StoryBrand framework. That's an excellent communication framework for businesses. If you haven't read or listened to the audio book, Building a Story Brand from Donald Miller, you should certainly do that. It helps you communicate your business in a way that really resonates with your customer. So with that, let's have it write our email nurturing sequence. So when somebody submits that quote, they get, maybe we're using MailChimp or our CRM with automation to say, hey, send them an email instantly, wait 3 days, send them another one, and then wait a week and send them another one. All right, that was super quick. So now I've got 3 emails that take into account communication framework from StoryBrand that I can use to automate to send the customers that request a quote on my website. Looks pretty good. Again, I would read through those and tune them as necessary, but you can see how quickly we can do some of this stuff that would have taken, we would either have to hire it out and pay somebody to do it, or it might take us, a couple hours to do this ourselves. So in this example, maybe we just talked with a customer or we have an email from a customer and they're like, hey, we've got a small backyard. We want to save space as much as possible. We need an area for barbecuing and cooking. We want a fireplace for when it's cold and ceiling fans for when it gets hot. So let's just ask ChatGPT to come up with the ideas for this project that we could send to that customer. All right, so there we go. We've got a concept that it built for us. It's got the layout of the porch, materials and colors, additional features. Now, don't be afraid to talk back to or further instruct ChatGPT. So, say right here, the porch dimensions are 15 feet wide, 10 feet deep, with a height of 9 feet. But let's say that customer said, hey, you know what? We really want a porch that's, let's say, 15 by 15. So in that case, what we could do is we could say, can you rewrite the concept with these dimensions? And so I'm going to change the 15 feet by 10 to 15 by 15. And what ChatGPT will do is it'll go back and rewrite that and include the correct dimensions for you. So you can go back and forth. There it is, 15 feet by 15 feet. You can go back and forth with ChatGPT and basically teach it what you want it to include or say when it's writing something. So in this next example, we're going to ask ChatGPT to respond or write a response to a positive customer review, thanking them for their free feedback and appreciation for their support of the business. Go. This is how we would respond to a Google review. You always want to respond to those reviews, whether they're positive or negative, or especially if they're negative. You want to get in there and see if you can make it right to that customer. But even if you can't make it right, you're writing the review or the response to those bad reviews in a way that the people in the future are going to come and read how you respond, okay? That's it. It responded, wrote a response to a positive review. I hope this has been useful. I've given you 5 tips for using ChatGPT for your business. It's going to help you respond faster to clients, come up with ideas, all kinds of fun stuff. Get in there, create a free account, and start playing around with it.